we're all here to really be grateful for the fact that construction is going to be starting soon here at the new police station. I know it's a long time coming, and I want to thank Shelley for working her guts out to make sure we've got the best site here in Sanctuary Point. And I know it's taken some time, but the feedback I've had to date is that everybody's really happy with this location. It's central to the community, and the police also know that it's going to make sure that they're able to utilise the site to the best of their ability. And I want to take this opportunity to thank the hard-working men and women of the police force, because we know the community relies on them. Sanctuary Point residents and Bay and Basin residents rely on them, and this is the new Bay and Basin police station, which has been a long time coming. We're getting on with the job, and I'm looking forward to hearing progress. The planning approval was only given a few days ago, in fact 2 days ago. So I'm here to see it for the first time. Senior Constable, Assistant Commissioner Barrie, apologies, Assistant Commissioner. Assistant Commissioner Barrie showed me the plans for the first time. I'd seen them previously, but not since the planning approvals, and so it's really exciting for me to know there's good progress. And looking forward to getting further updates. We're a government that's committed to building all types of infrastructure that's essential to the community, and certainly our police presence is critical. And I'm really grateful that we've been in a position now where we can start the ball rolling and see construction happening very shortly. I'll ask Shelley to say a few words and then ask us to
Sure, look, this is something the community has advocated for a long time, and this was an election commitment in 2015 to be delivered in this term of Parliament. That was our commitment, and that's what we're trying to deliver desperately. Clearly, there were so many problems with so many of the sites we looked at, and there might have been a dozen of them or more, that either had environmental constraints, beautiful wildlife.
I know, that's why it's Sanctuary Point.
It's beautiful. And so many of those environmental constraints, including some of the birds that are flying around us probably, meant that we had to continue looking, and that frustrated me more than anybody. Because I just wanted to start, and I wanted this community to know that we were going to live up to this commitment. But in all, we really found the best site possible. This is central to Sanctuary Point. We even looked out where we were building the ambulance station. That's really too far out of town. Other sites would have been not quite so appropriate for the people of Sanctuary Point. And they're the people that fought for this Premier. The people of Sanctuary Point, Dick Mannering there, we had lots of public meetings. Les Boucher over here is one of the champions.
Hi Les.
He's very difficult, very difficult, giving me a hard time, but I had to be given a hard time. But, you know, if I could have had it earlier, Les, if we could have found a site earlier, we would have been here earlier. But we're here now, and I think we have to move on. Planning approvals granted 2 days ago. Soon we'll select a contractor, the pegs are in the ground, ready to construct. Next time we're here, we'll have beat the opening, guys.
When do you expect
Hopefully.
it to be open?
Shelley, could I just ask you a question?
No, just do media questions
sorry.
first.
Wait till we're finished. Yeah.
So, sorry, Jess?
Sorry, when do you expect that it might be finished?
Well, look, I'm hopeful by early next year. What do we think?
Well, let's Assistant Commissioner.
Yeah, so the planning approval has come through on the 25th, which is absolutely terrific. You can see here that the surveyors have already pegged out the ground in readiness for the contract being awarded. When we arrived here today, we've had contractors looking at the vegetation that has to be removed, so that's all happening very quickly now. And we'd be pushing hard to see if we can get this facility pretty close to up and running sometime before it's down the end of the year.
Any chance of it being manned 24/7?
So 24/7 policing occurs today, and it will continue throughout the whole district here. We've got the district commander, Steve Hegarty, and he has courage of deploying those resources right across the district, the South Coast district. And you can see how effective that is, I guess, most recently with the Tarthara fires. And it's terrific the Premier was able to take the opportunity to come down today and yesterday to visit with Tarthara residents. But I guess the way that police were able to deploy, regardless of whether it was a Sunday afternoon in the case of the fires, or whether it's early tomorrow morning in case of something happening here in this particular area, 24/7 police stations and policing is here to stay, and that's what we'll deliver here. We don't want people though sitting behind desks. We want police out on the road. So Superintendent Hegarty and his team, they deploy staff and they'll operate from all the police stations around the area. It's local problem solving for local communities, and that's part of our officer in charge model. We're really pleased to say that we'll have an inspector here as the officer in charge of the Bay and Bay Police Station, and they'll have coordinating responsibility for those surrounding smaller stations to make sure that everybody gets the service. And we really want to make sure that we're approachable, that the community can access our services, that I can identify who the officer in charge is, and we can start to really address some of the issues that I'm hearing today. This is, I think, my 4th visit down to this particular site. I spent a lot of time talking to some of the people that have been working in the community for a long time, as Shelley was indicating, and I think it's really rewarding, not only for us in terms of local policing initiatives, but also for the community members that have joined us here today to celebrate, I guess, what it is the planning approvals have now come through, and we're really keen to to get going with this. And as far as possible, we're trying to engage local contractors. So the people we're talking to really today are local people and local jobs.
Just to clarify, while obviously police will keep patrolling 24 hours, it won't actually be manned 24 hours, there won't be people behind us.
Yeah, I think that's part of the misconception when we talk about 24/7 policing. We want police out on the road 24/7 every day of the year, addressing some of the issues like the road trauma that we've sort of been speaking about today, approaching the school holiday Easter period. That's the type of thing we want police out on the road 24/7. We have got capacity to receive calls from anywhere in the state 24/7, and our radio operations people are able to convey that to us through the radio. So the notion that we would put people just in the station behind a desk waiting for their phone to ring, that's perhaps something we would have done 20 or 30 years ago. And through the use of technology and current deployment, we're able to do things much more effectively. We've got the police out on the road where we want them to be, interacting with the community, solving local problems for local people.
How badly has this station been needed here in the area?
Look, this facility is just terrific. I've got the plans with me today, and I'm happy to share them with you. But you can just see, how much of an improved facility that'll be over what we had previously at the Huskinson station. It's certainly something that was very good in the state. We've probably seen that out now, and the local police here, I think, will be very well accommodated. And it also provides not only for the local police, but also additional facility for our highway and traffic, highway patrol and traffic police to come and utilise it, for strike forces to be run from the centre here if we need to do that. So it really is a key to what way we'll be delivering police services in the area.
Still are people here that want to have a 24/7 police station. I think it's that sense of security that people are looking for, and I can see how you've obviously tried to allude towards that. But how exactly do you give people that sense of security that someone is going to be there to respond in a hurry to emergencies and crimes?
Well, it was good today to come back because it gave me some positive feedback about some of the strategies that Superintendent Hegarty has been putting in place. So, we've had positive feedback from the residents, having a discussion with some of them here before we all arrived, before the Premier was able to arrive. And they're seeing those police in the area now. They've noticed themselves the additional police patrols. They've noticed that those cars are not only local Huskinson-based cars, but from Sussex Inlet, from Ulladulla, and of course the traffic and highway patrol police. So that's good feedback for me. That's first hand from the community. That's not from the police. I'm sure they're out there doing their best, but it's always a positive response and I guess confirmation that we're doing what we need to do when I hear it from the community here on the ground.
Can you talk us through these plans for designs that you have here today?
Yeah, sure. So what we're looking with this particular facility, we're trying to make it as flexible as we can. It's a bit of a change in direction in the way that we erect properties, so we're looking to do it much more quickly. Some of it will be fabricated off-site, which will allow us to get it erected and operational much more quickly. But we've also tried to do it in a way that complements the surrounding area. I think we've shown before, but I can sort of show it to you again, the nature of it. So apologies for just rolling out the paper here, but I think that'll be complementary to the local area. It's something that's easily identifiable in terms of being able to access those local police services. And I think it's a facility we'll certainly be very proud of. Hopefully the community will be too.
Thank you.
I'll just get to a story. No, that's okay. You just want to put me ready on things.